A woman took 23 of her family members on a blind date, and well, obviously it backfired because she was left with a $3,100 bill.
I didn't know like she was gonna bring him on the date. Stuff. I wasn't expecting anything like what I had to spend.
I don't understand men. We get along, everything goes well, and then I get left high and dry.
Now's your only chance.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
The woman being recorded admitted to scamming at least 7 men, including one with a disability.
No.
One allegedly gave her his life savings of more than $30,000 after she said she had a growth in her kidney.
A woman took 23 of her family members on a blind date to test this man's generosity. And well, obviously it backfired because she was left with a $3,100 bill. She even had to pay for his food and drink, so her plan definitely backfired.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
This can't be real. Why are these women so desperate for food? I got so many questions.
Please stop spending your money on these women. Taking them on dates, buying them gifts, trying to impress them. They don't like you, okay? And it's a terrible financial mistake. Let me show you why.
Let's start by saying that this concept should be very well understood by everyone, okay? I'm just going to show you mathematically why it's an awful decision. So we're just going to start off with literally a basic relationship plane, alright? So right here, this is the line that shows what a woman will expect from you, what she will try to make you do to win her over or spend time with her, have access to her in any regard, okay? And yes, it is downward sloping. This one means attraction level, how much the woman likes you. That could be sexually, romantically, anything that is driving her to want to have access to you, okay? So obviously, attraction level and expectation, they have an opposite relationship, right? Inverse relationship. So the more a woman is attracted to you, the less she will expect from you. So, okay, maybe you didn't buy her the perfect gift that she wanted, but she's just happy you thought about her at all, okay? Or maybe, you know, you didn't spend $200 on that date like social media says you're supposed to. You only spent $50, but really she's just happy to be there, okay?
This young lady right here spitting all facts.
You got me.
I didn't know like she was gonna bring him on the date. Stuff. I wasn't expecting anything like what I had to spend.
Did you hear what Jay said, that he wasn't really prepared for your kids on the date?
Well, yes, and I mean, I guess I'm not really sure what there is to prepare for, and I thought that I had made it very clear that I have kids, he knows that I have kids, and we are a package deal, and so in my head, I thought that it was obvious that we all were going.
Jay, are you interested in going out a second time with Elle?
That was just kind of a lot for me right away. I'm going to have to respectfully pass.
Damn.
I don't understand men. We get along, everything goes well, and then I get left high and dry. It's just so frustrating.
You should have thought of that earlier.
She brings her kid on the date, and she really expects that to go well. I mean, if you get left high and dry, as a woman, you did things the guy didn't want or like. It's really that simple. He's not crazy. He just didn't do it out of left field or for no reason. It's something you did, like providing for your kid on him immediately, or being entitled and self-centered.
How often do you have to put guys in the friend zone?
Very often.
Very often?
Yeah.
All right, what I want you to do is I want you to call one of those guys and ask them if they want to hook up.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
We all know what's coming.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
I was wondering if you wanted to hook up.
He's gonna say yes.
I feel like you could just make gotcha, so
What?
I want to answer this on the phone.
Okay. You want to answer this on the phone? But you don't want to hook up?
I just don't want to answer it.
Why would you say that?
I don't know what's talk around.
You sure you don't want to hook up?
I'm not answering it.
Say now's your only chance.
Now's your only chance.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Whatever. Fine. Bye.
And he already low-key seemed tired of her shit. You know, she probably just been stringing him along. And I'm hoping this is the last straw.
I just don't get how niggas keep running to the same bitches, yo. Like, there's too many bitches on earth, yo. Like, how do niggas keep running into the same joints and then
disregard the knowledge that you got?
Yo, bro, I don't know, man. I just don't understand it. And not only that, they not just hitting it, they having kids with it. Like, yo,
And
what
they're
is
trying to keep it. Forget the kids. They're trying to keep it. He's like, I want this one for me. That's the part that's super crazy.
This is definitely a true story right here, though. But I can't help but add that these dudes that really be giving it up, super simping, they major targets out here, bruh. Whether they know it or not. I mean, you can see it, you know, places like Vegas, Miami, LA, all the little hot spots. They left with rabbit ears, pockets turned inside out, and all of that. So I just can't for the life of me understand why they all jumping off the same bridge. Making your bread only to blow it on community 304s. It's crazy to me, bruh. Like, check this next clip out.
Kiara Scammer donated $200. Kiara, are you going to address the scamming accusations?
Are there...
Like, I guess that they mean like the donations.
Is there a scam? Like, have you like scammed people or something?
No.
Or
Donations?
donations? What do you mean?
Like maybe when they play the TTS and I didn't like thank them.
Just saying your history.
Your history.
The thing is this is what they're referencing. They're referencing that you scammed a person who gave you at least $30,000. Is that correct? That's what the accusation is. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying this is what people are referencing.
I mean, like they've been saying that for like 3 years already. So, but there's really like nothing. It's just that sometimes like the guy likes the girl and they donate to them, you know. So they took it the wrong way.
All right, guys, I'll save you the bullshit she's about to spill. This girl, you can see talking. She basically lied about having all these illnesses and these terrible things that were happening to her, being depressed and being sick and cancer and all this stuff. And she was taking guys' life saving. She did this for years with multiple, maybe a dozen dudes, I think she goes on to say. This is one of the calls. Somebody was speaking to her and they leaked it. Listen to this.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I took money from guys, and the thing is, he was so desperate, and the reason why I was never caught because everything was in cash, and I threw his phone out of the balcony and make sure that he
met him
to destroy the evidence.
Wait, so did you meet him?
Yeah, he was a guy in person. I took a total of $60,000 from him for the past 2 years, and I was 25.
Yo, that's crazy, bruh. Like, a lot of y'all not even doing this for your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you going broke from a broad that you don't even know, though. Like, that's wild to me. Let's continue.
It's an evil world we live in.
Did you do any...
No, this is, I mean, like, just correct me if I'm wrong here. This is, according to this is just what they're telling me, that you said, quote, I know guys when they're lonely and when they don't have a good family situation, they're vulnerable. So I just know what kind of people to target. I'll ask them how's life and let them open up. And when they open up, that's when I know that I can take something from them.
That's not true.
Is that correct?
No, like that's not true.
Stop the cap.
Wait, are they saying she said that, or?
Well, there's a recording of it apparently.
Like on a stream or something? Wait, it's not true. Like that there's a recording of it? Like you just never said that, or?
But that was from like 3 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you said that?
I won't say because I was just very not in the right state of mind. I was just like, so I said like stupid things, but I don't really mean it at all.
So it was a joke.
I was just in a very bad place. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The woman being recorded, I guess this is you, admitted to scamming at least 7 men, including one with a disability, and one allegedly gave her his life savings of more than $30,000 after she said she had a growth in her kidney.
No, it's not true. Yeah.
A lot of folks are wondering, like, how someone could even get away with this type of stuff, right? Like, why is she not locked up already? You know, as terrible as this is, right? Like, if you just up and give someone your life savings, there's really very little law enforcement can do. Let's keep it real. And banks, Cash App, and all them, they're not gonna do much either. So it's really up to how you handle these types of situations as men. Just not really letting your guard down around women just because they might be attractive.
Damn, it's a one-sided contract. She took his money and dipped.
Out of the divorce, I got $600,000. Yes.
Why?
That was part of our settlement. So I could have taken more, but I didn't, which I'm kind of now regretting a little.
Wait, why could you have taken more and why didn't you?
Well, I could have, because if I were doing like a divorce with like 50-50 split, I would have gotten.
Could you have done 50-50 split?
I could have.
So this was a pretty well-to-do person.
Yes. So I don't know exactly how much I would have. No, he tried to get me to sign a prenup, and then I didn't sign a prenup, and then he tried to get me to sign a postnup, and I didn't sign a postnup.
Postnut.
Yes. And so, yeah, we decided in the settlement agreement that I would get $600,000 because I didn't want to take.
Why the do I have so much debt here to go through on your end? Where did the $600,000 go? When did you get the $600,000?
2 years ago.
Okay, where the is it?
It's gone, completely gone.
Into where?
Well, I bought a house, and
with the $600,000.
In my famous words, and you want to get married. Pack it up.
Damn, bruh. Whatever happened to a woman will multiply your winnings? You know what I'm saying? Anything that you built up, she gonna multiply it. I wonder why they don't work for when they by themselves. The stats just aren't adding up. But this is why I say, you know, for women that talk about this 50-50 thing and how they splitting every bill 50-50, but you got to look at it like this. A lot of women spend way more, and a lot of guys are usually content with spending what they're going to spend, which is way less than what women will spend. That's why a lot of advertisement is geared towards women in the household, because they're the spenders, they're the consumers. And so if you go 50-50 with a woman, if that's your deal, right? Usually it doesn't really come out like that, but let's say you go 50-50 for every bill. A lot of the times, a good portion of the bills are spent by the women. So you might be going 50-50, but she the one really looking forward to hopping on the trips, getting that new expensive furniture set, getting the new clothes, bags, that expensive wedding. Like you can see, she went and burnt through $600,000 in 2 years. Just way too quick to spend above their means. And so now when she meets her next man, she's gonna happily burn through his.
Right now you're being detained for suspicion of arson.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
Well, somebody over there was saying that you had lit their car on fire, and they well, if you've been home all day, they knew exactly what you're wearing, your clothing description, and how your hair was today. We can't take you out of cuffs, but I'll walk there with you to talk to your kids and explain to them what's going on, okay? But you are going to be in handcuffs still, okay? So, is that okay? You're going to talk to me in handcuffs? Okay. All right, let me get here. Just have a seat right there. I'm going to let you right back out. I'll keep the door open. I'm just going to get some information from you. Who's the person that's coming to pick up?
The woman was taken into custody, and eventually her lies caught up to her. She was seen on the local store's CCTV camera buying a can of flammable liquid, and later on a neighbor's Ring camera. She was caught lighting the car on fire before running down the block. The charges are still pending as she denied a plea deal for probation.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Women could pick better men.
Agreed.
And that should actually be the focal point of this entire conversation, shouldn't it? Because it's becoming increasingly apparent as time goes by that a lot of these women, especially the ones that are the most vocal about indicating that all men need to do better, are just projecting the bad experiences that they had in previous relationships onto other men. Because it seems that a lot of these women are just choosing the first man that is single and readily available and made them feel somewhat comfortable, and chose to ignore the red flags, or chose to overlook them as they slowly emerged throughout the relationship, and stayed in that relationship simply because they didn't want to be alone.
But men could also just be better men. Am I right?
Partially. Because a person should always strive to be a better person than they were the day before. But the problem is that I do not believe that a lot of women actually know what constitutes a good man, and probably wouldn't actually recognize one if they saw them.
I mean, yeah, like she said, everybody should be striving to be better, because there's always something to improve, really. You know, at this point, women like her wouldn't know a good man if he fell from the sky and landed on him. A good dude will be right there, and you will still pick the wrong one because of flawed criteria. That's really comes down to. But let me get back to that other clip, man. Old girl scamming these dudes, right? Not really trying to blame the victim, but at the end of the day, as men, you got to stop giving away your money to women who haven't earned it. Let's start there. And you just know this girl right here, she gonna give a TED Talks or a seminar on this type of shit. And share this with the other women, you know what I mean? Right after the recording. Like low key, they trying to figure out how they can land one like that. Shit, 30K? They trying to figure that out today. And y'all better stop falling for it. Best know these types of women are sharing this information. I mean, this has turned out to actually be a woman here though, right? Like, I've seen where it don't even be a woman. It'd be a dude, or it'd be some kind of AI bot or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all be confessing y'all darkest secrets to an AI bot, cashing them out, feeding y'all sob stories. But fellas, what do y'all do, man? What y'all experiences when you run up against these scam artists, right? We run up against these beggars, these scumbags out here, living a whole double and triple life just so they can get handouts from men. What do y'all do in those situations, man? And how do you tell when a woman is really genuine, how she's dealing with you? Hit me in the comments.